It's good that we took a right turn right off the bat. Was that what we heard? No, I was gonna say, was that what we heard? The bugbear slithering up the mountain? It was not. It was just a snake. This place is full of wildlife and things. Which makes sense. It's a place of the tieflings. Of course a place full of tieflings would be teeming with amazing things and beautiful, beautiful creatures and all the things. Can you tell I love tieflings? Aron, the Hollow.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
I don't think she took it back. At least not right now. Roland?
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Yeah, I choose the wilderness over the dangers of a city like Baldur's Gate any day. Stay.
What? The dangers of overpriced taverns and muddy streets? I think I'll take that risk.
The city's not going anywhere. I'm staying. We're needed here.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
See? That was easy.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
We're going to the city? I mean, I've heard stories about Leroican. Not all of them good.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Roland and Leroican's acid arrow. That's what's gonna happen. I didn't mean to press jump, but they're gonna be great mages. That's what they're gonna do. There's also the disintegrated or disintegrating journal over there. We're gonna see that.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
That's the druids. These people are druids?
Refugees, adventurers. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
The ritual? What ritual?
Ah, I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanus guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
You can cast good berries? What kind of druid is it? What kind of druid doesn't cast good berries? What the fuck are these? You are a mother. No. Anyway, I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
All right. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
No. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, we can even trade with all the characters. This is beautiful.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Thank you very much. Trader attitude. Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Why are traders particularly watchful then? Or at least their eyes are. Anyway, that's our inventory sorted. Not everything. There's a lot of gems and craftables, but that's pretty good. This disintegrating journal. Can I read that without you getting upset?
This calls for careful footwork.
I can. The brittle pages of this book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south, sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old. All else is speculation." Riverside structure to the south. It's this. The river is over here. Yeah. It's over there. It's where I've been already.
Slipped. Should mind my step.
Where are we going? Down here? Oh, 1 foot, 2 feet. Well met, we'll meet. That's what that is. Excuse me. There's backpacks. There's things all over the place. And people all over the place. Let's read this book. See what that is. It's just a song. And camp supplies.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
What do you mean you're exposed?
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
People are not very happy, it seems. Understandable.
Swing and swing.
What I do for some
What's going on up here? Training?
Swing and swing.
They're gonna fight. I mean, they do have to fight the people outside, don't they?
Get into me. The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
So the kids are training.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
That's a really cool line. I don't need you to be like me. Reaffirming, but also, hopeful. Reaffirming because the kid is convinced that he's not like Will, and he's not. It's good advice, child. You'd do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Yeah. What? Yeah, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That's what an Advocatus Diaboli is a champion. And I think I saw her here I saw her in his memories or whatever, rather than, we didn't see her in the ship, I don't think. So he is an Advocatus Diaboli, is that what that is? I'm gonna go with the fourth option. A devil's advocate, do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun? In here, the blood war, we haven't talked about it before, but it's basically what we saw in Hell. It's just a lot of people fighting forever. I think the lore around it changed a little bit since Planescape Torment, which actually revolves quite a lot about the blood war, or at least the overarching storyline of Planescape Torment revolves around it. And Faerun is just, I think, the world, the plane that we're in, rather than the continent or something, but it's basically our world.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. I wonder if she's involved with a fight with the Illithid somehow. There's something going on. Yeah, let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Yeah, go to my camp and wait for me.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Gale approves and Lae'zel disapproves
And again.
of that.
Swing and swing.
Gex over here.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Is that a sword? That looks like a dagger to me. I can read his thoughts, because I have detect thoughts. Do I actually have detect thoughts? Yeah, I guess so. Let's read his thoughts. That should be fine. Got a little bit of guidance. See where we're going with this. Easy peasy.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
That's pretty bad. Clear your mind. Past mistakes don't matter. Focus on the present, the target.
You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Well, I'll look at it later. One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Soldier to arms. Submission, inspiration as well. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's talk to the kids around here. I don't know that they talk, but... oh, they do.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
What happened to your eye? Does he not have an eye? Or is it like a special, super powerful eye?
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's that. There's a bunch of practice swords and things, but I'm not gonna be getting them. Let's go back downstairs. See what these guys are talking about.
Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
There's a recruitment poster here.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
It's apparently for the Flaming Fist, who are the guard of Baldur's Gate. They exist in Baldur's Gate 1, not in Baldur's Gate 2, because in Baldur's Gate 2 you don't go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's confusing, it's complicated, but there's a door there. And I'll take all of the things. Traveler's Guide to Sword Coast. Wait, that's a book, or a series of books rather.
What's hiding here?
What is hiding here? That's a series of books in the first game, or actually the first couple of games. Let's open this. We have Lessons for Sensible Living, The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrux Morrow, and some potions. I'll read the books in a little bit, or I'll look at them. Let's see this Traveler's Guide here. It's a book about the inns of the place. Pretty good. I think I can take all the rest. I think I can take the book as well, honestly. You just do it like this.
Really? Sure. Blood excites me.
Right.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's going on back there? Let's just take this. And let's see who's talking about butchers and things. Oh, it's these guys. Leah and Roland. They're down here.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Of course.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
What do you mean you and I? What? That's not what. We're not in this together. I'm not a butcher. Okay. Let's just look around a little bit more. There's somebody down there that looks like a smith. It sounds like a smith. That is indeed a smith down there. So maybe a trader.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Excuse me.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Right, if people are thanking me for fighting those goblins, why was the other one being like, oh, don't add to our troubles? That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Okay, let me see your wares. And a lot of money here, which is pretty good.
True.
I think I'm gonna buy this hand crossbow here because it's a one-handed weapon. It's light. Unless I am confused. But the thing is, we haven't seen any of these before, so I think it's a good idea to do that. Thank you very much.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
If I find better tools, although I didn't get a journal update, so I might not be able to find better tools. But if I do, I'll let you know. Now, who are these people up here before I... Oh, I need to go in through here. Before I equip my... I might not use it right away. My light crossbow. Although it is a +1 weapon.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Don't point at her when I don't think that was intended to work like that. He pointed at her as if she were the eavesdropper. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Now, I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
That's very nice of you, thank you. Actually, we should read about the Elf Song Tavern because it was in this book over here, as well as the Blushing Mermaid. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage. Oh no. Dimly lit proprietor Alan disembodish elvish singing voice. Yeah, why not? Let's also see these ones, Lessons of Sensible Living. It's just a book about somebody who doesn't like cities, apparently, or things associated with cities. And this is the true and impossible adventures of Tenebrux Morrow. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norls was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and tabaxi is a species in, it's cat people. The treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norl's entirely, but nearly clipped the spiritual cord anchoring the tabaxi's steward soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane, but that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrux Morrow. Unlike poor Norls, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant, dead citadel of Tunarath. It's pretty good book right there. I enjoyed that. I don't know what oh, that's the character sheet. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's, so I talked to Dan. I think they just said the same thing.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
It's pretty good. I do enjoy a good almond cake. With a little almond on top. Just for fun, really, because it's not necessary. The cake can be without the almond. Although it depends on what kind of almond cake it is. There's a breastplate +1 there. There's actually, you know what? There's good stuff in here. I'll save the game before I do what I'm about to do, because I don't know what laws the game thinks.
Someone caught you stealing. Best give them a good reason not to kill you.
Save scum? That's the reason.
I miss my forge.
I think the issue got something to hide, yeah. Wow, it was so good and now it's not. Who's seeing me? I think the issue is that I can't, like, I don't have invisible or infinite reach, I should say. And this guy doesn't like seeing me stealth. Oh no, wait a minute, this is pretty good. Obviously I could do this in turn-based mode, but... Oh yeah, it's pretty good. So the idea is to go here, press Krause, and then do that. Scorpion element. Oh no, that's... Well, that worked. Unstealth.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
And there it is. Okay, see? Turn-based mode would definitely fix things. So, this is uncommon medium armor. That's pretty good. It's better than Shadowheart's armor. But it's not better than Lae'zel's armor, because her armor is special. So, Shadowheart...
Stealing has caught someone's attention.
What?
What will you do?
What do you mean has caught someone's attention? I'm gonna try to talk my way out of the situation. I'm good, nothing. Sorry, I haven't seen anything suspicious. I don't know what you mean. That's fine. We can do this, right? No. And also, who's rolling? I wonder. We can roll again. We have a lot of inspiration. As I said. There we go.
You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
I don't need that armor so hard. I'm mostly just trying to figure out how the stealing situation works. Because Irama saw that, apparently. And as far as I can tell, it's because we wore the armor. So let's try that again. There we go.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
So notice that I steal that without an issue. But then... Oh, wait. There's a thief on the loose.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
Alright, I won't steal then. That's what I'll do. Yeah, no, I'm glad I understand how it works. I mean, it makes sense that it works like that. It's realistic. But, it's, video games tend to abstract the process of stealing, whether it be by just making it a mechanical check, or you know, if an item could be marked as red forever as being stolen, and traders don't barter with you. But in this case, there's other games that do it like this. It's not the first time I've seen it, but in this case, basically, he notices something is missing and talks to me immediately and accuses me of stealing because I'm right there. And if this were a tabletop situation, that's exactly what would happen. Especially because if the game master does not want you to steal stuff, he will just do Deus Ex Machina and be like, no, he will accuse you of stealing even though he has no proof. He just has a suspicion, and you'll be forced to do like hard checks of persuasion like we did. But I don't want to. I really don't want to piss these people off.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Yeah.
I've got food, water, my dagger.
Food, water, and a dagger. I have a bunch of daggers. Some of them are stolen. Wait.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
This is the goblin that we saw from when we apparently came here from the other side. I'm gonna step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector.
No, she didn't.
You're gonna kill her too.
No, she didn't.
You move.
I can read the tiefling's thoughts. This is pretty good. I might want to do that just to figure out what's going on with the Absolute and situation and stuff like that, because this is pretty bad with the goblins. I don't know what they're going on, but they're definitely in league with the Illithids. So 12 difficulty class. 55% chance of success. I fail.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
Wait, what?
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of ya.
No, I'm not. I play games very good. I did not recall. I did not realize what detect thoughts was. In fact, I'm not 100% sure what detect thoughts are.
Even your cages are boring.
Why does she attack me when I try to do that? It's a matter of knowing the rules of the game rather than necessarily the consequences of my choices. It's much like the thieving situation. And apparently detect thoughts, if you better be sure that it works, otherwise people get pissed. It's like, I think Friends is a spell that, so in the player's handbook for the tabletop version of Dungeons and Dragons, certain spells are, you know, like detect thoughts. They always piss off the person you cast it on, but I think it's called Friends. I'm not sure if it's called Friends anymore. It might have a different name. But basically, the person likes you forever, or likes you a lot for a little while, and so not forever. And after that, they realize what's going on. But I think there's other types of spells that don't work like that. But detect thoughts here, apparently they realize that I'm reading their mind. What the thing is, that effect is kind of the same as the parasite effect. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, no, shoot me. Should be easy, right? I mean, you wanted to do that just now. And apparently that's persuasion, even though I think that's intimidation. It would be intimidation, but persuasion is kind of broad. And I fail. I'm fine with that. I'm actually gonna get shot. No, wait, what? Oh no, I do fail.
You fought for us, so I'll give you one last chance. Move!
This won't avenge Canon. It won't change anything. Can I succeed? Yes, I can.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I actually don't know why I do that. Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, you! Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
No, I'm not. I haven't talked to her yet.
You're an idiot.
Let's talk to your friend. Oh, they just come here. Okay, so I can talk to them on my way up.